The much-anticipated Prime card on October 14th is now exactly a month away, and things are starting to ramp up, especially in the KSI vs Tommy Fury fight. A few clips have been released from their face-to-face as a teaser and fans are loving it. We'll also be looking at KSI and Tommy's most recent training footage to see who is looking better prepared. So, make sure to stick around till the end of the video for the full details. One of the bigger claims when it comes to influencer boxing is whether or not there's drug testing, as we've seen Dylan Dana's call Logan out of over the past few weeks. It makes sense why you turn down Olympic-style drug testing. You juice head, all that muscle mass, you'll gas in that ring. Which was in response to a picture Logan Paul posted during camp, where he does look extremely blown up, bigger than usual. Well, for the KSI vs Tommy Fury fight after in-camp samples were taken prior to their fight next month, KSI and Tommy Fury both provided negative results to the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association. It'll be interesting to see if both Dylan and especially Logan follow the same protocol, because something could be dodgy with Logan, I'm not gonna lie. Dylan also believed so, as once KSI and Tommy's results were posted, he put out, "Why didn't me and Logan get these tests? Told y'all, I never lie," which is actually a valid point, because as you can tell by the tests, they were actually done towards the end of August. So why wouldn't Logan and Dylan have to do it? Especially considering that they're both the double main event, it should be mandatory. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. This way you'll never miss out on any future celebrity videos similar to these. A lot of people have been wondering what Jake Paul has to say about the upcoming KSI vs Tommy Fury fight, considering he has a big link to both fighters and lost to Tommy back in February in a split decision win. Given that he has plans in place for all scenarios, Jake Paul believes that the outcome of KSI and Tommy Fury's October grudge match won't have any bearing on him. The YouTuber turned boxer has long-standing grudges against both guys, and depending on how their fight in Manchester's AO Arena next month goes, he hopes to schedule future fights with either. He has previously predicted that Fury will win by stoppage, but lately changed his mind on the fight on Twitter. Paul will be there at the fight to support his brother Logan, who will participate in the co-main event against Dylan Danis in a contentious rivalry that has recently captured the attention of the general public. A rivalry between Jake and the MMA fighter years ago actually started the two of them fighting bitterly today. "I don't care who wins. Both outcomes are a win for my plans," Paul wrote on Twitter as the bout edged closer to its October 14 date. Paul made the following forecast for KSI vs Fury at the end of July. "I think Tommy knocks him out in like less than 5 rounds. I mean, KSI is doing these gimmick WWE fights up until now. Tommy is his first real test, but who knows, he might throw an elbow on Tommy too." Which, if come fight night and KSI is getting dominated for most of the rounds, he's got that Hail Mary up his sleeve, being the newest move in boxing, a hook elbow, which is a totally legal shot. We mentioned at the start of the video that there's been a few teasers for the face-to-face involving KSI and Tommy, and one hilarious clip that got people talking was when Tommy Fury attempted to pronounce KSI's actual name.
You're not KSI.
What do you mean I'm not?
That's not your name, mate. What is your real name?
I'm
I don't want to call
KSI.
you KSI. I want to call you by your real name.
Olajide Olatunji.
Right, okay. Well, I know you from
Try
that
say
now.
that.
Oladunji, Olatunji.
Yeah,
there
nice.
you go. Olatunji.
Brilliant.
That's
Yeah.
what I know.
Whatever.
At the end of the day, forget KSI. I'm in the ring with you.
Cool.
And when you're in the ring with me, you're going to mess with somebody who's been fighting the whole life. And I'm going to plow through you.
You gotta respect the effort on Tommy's part. Not too sure about the Alto Dunge, but fair play. A lot of people saw the funny side of it as it's harmless, but then there were the claims that it's racist. What is this racism by Tommy Fury? This is unacceptable. Now, I'm not sure if that person is joking or what, because you can clearly see the intent wasn't harmful. The guy was actually attempting to say his name, and people recognized this, as the top reply to that post was, "What part is racist?" To which the person replied, "Racism against Nigerian names." At this point, people will literally say anything to be heard because it's just a funny clip. Leave it at that. In the same face-to-face, another teaser was released, where Tommy said KSI has fought literally no one in his boxing career, and his response was a bit questionable to say the least.
Who have you fought?
I fought Logan Paul.
Logan Paul's never won a fight.
Logan Paul is a strong guy. He'll
Yeah,
knock
but he's
you
never
out.
won a fight. He's a wrestler.
Still, he's a very strong guy.
Yeah, but
He
so
was in the ring with
everybody
he was in the ring with Floyd Mayweather.
My manager's a strong guy, but he's not a boxer.
Yeah, I mean, cool. You're a bodybuilder. That
I'm not a
boxes.
bodybuilder. No, I'm a boxer. I've been boxing since
No,
I was
you're
a
a
kid, mate.
bodybuilder that boxes.
I've been boxing since I was a kid.
You're stiff.
Stiff?
Yeah, bro. Stiff.
I'm going to stiff your jaw
you
on the
think you're
14th,
fast.
my
You
friend.
think you're fast. Wait till you see me.
It's quite funny seeing KSI try and justify fighting Logan Paul as a worthy opponent when Tommy Fury is sitting in front of him. His only argument is he's big and strong, which doesn't make him a good boxer, like Tommy literally pointed out. His manager is big and strong, but he's not a boxer. The Joe Fournier fight could have actually been credible if he didn't elbow him clean out, because before that he was looking good throwing some good combinations. But it was just unlucky, but all his fight prior are no way near Tommy's level, which is why it'll be an extremely tough fight come October 14th. While recently on Good Morning Britain, Tommy himself even stated, "This is an easy win for me. I'm training like I'm training for an undisputed world title fight, Fury declared. When I jump in the ring with KSI, he will quickly realize that fighting a YouTuber is completely different to fighting a professional boxer. And of course, we saw what happened when a YouTuber faced up against Tommy Fury the last time. Despite the fact that he was dropped, KSI will be paying attention to that fact. All his singing, podcasting, his business, it will all be finished as mark my words. He'll be leaving Manchester Arena in an ambulance. I can quite clearly guarantee it. Now, the main part you've been waiting for, let's check out the most recent footage out there of the pairs training to see who's better prepared. First, we'll check out All Adunja's training.
Power up, let's go. Beautiful, 5 left, sharp. Great shot, technically perfect, please, let's go. Pin down, beautiful. Go! Very clean, go! Go! Hold on, motherfucker. Work! Work! JJ, don't wait. Work! Don't wait, JJ. Good shift.
KSI's strongest asset in his explosiveness and power, which is most certainly what could win him the fight October 14th, as when we saw Jake fight Tommy, he was trying to box him, which would never have worked, considering Tommy has 2 decades of experience boxing, and Jake has only 4 to 5 years. KSI will have to make it a fight, throw unorthodox, different angles, and of course, hit him with that elbow if all else fails. Before we check out Tommy's most recent training footage, who do you actually see winning the fight come October 14th? Does KSI stand a chance, and could you see the underdog winning? Or will Tommy Fury clean him out of there? Comment down below.
At the end of the day, you know you're my nigga. So at the end of the night, I'm always gonna be doing
Could have been, that could have been that. Good look at the right time. Speak up to the stop throwing punches.
The fact Tommy gets to spar the heavyweight champion of the world on most likely a daily basis is mental. Nothing can prepare you better than that, especially going up against a YouTuber. The Prime card itself, if massively stacked on October 14th, of course you have the massive grudge fight in Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis, which is everyone's main event. Then you have King Kenny versus Anthony Taylor, which is massive. And another blockbuster fight on the same card, which got announced yesterday, is Whindersson Nunes versus my mate Nate. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos. And turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.